Why don't we all have one of these?
Welcome to everyone, thank you all for coming. This has been a culmination of quite a lot of work, and I don't think anyone's ever done anything like this anywhere in the world. This is Scott, homeward built. Scott coaches some of the best people in the world with regards to nutrition and pharmacology. Rick is the head of Team GSP. He's an expert in pharmacology, particularly within sports. And then Dean runs Strom USA. He's also legal counsel for Team GSP and is an expert in his own right within pharmacology, drug use and powerlifting and golf.
Eastern Europeans discovered that if you give steroids to an athlete, they get stronger, faster, and they can do more work. And so they gave them more work. And then they found, oh fuck, there's these drug tests, there's the health conditions, there's things, we have to take away some of the drugs. And then they found, fuck, we're overworking our athletes, and we have to bring down the work. And so running through that 4,000 times, they just started to get predictive about it. And they said, you know what, as we raise the drugs, we're gonna raise the work. And then later when we lower the drugs, we're gonna lower the work. And they created this periodistic, oscillating model. And so I sincerely believe periodization came from the application and then cessation of drug use.
Guys that I have that are fighting, like in terms of like ADCC, they'll come off the mats and I'll get them on the ground, on their knees or hands out in front of them, they're kind of like laying down, and just start bringing in. And I measure heart rate recovery. I think it's a good metric for combat guys. Right. How many beats per minute can you bring your heart rate down in 1 minute?
In 1 minute.
You know, if you can get 30 beats down, aerobically you're quite fit. And if you can bring your heart rate down, that parasympathetic system is starting to take over, because the sympathetic and parasympathetic are always both on, but one's sort of driving, the other one's sort of in the background. Yep. And just like what you said, the anaerobic, lactic, alactic, and aerobic, they overlap each other, they're always on, but the aerobic is the base.
It's fast as you can pull, obviously the bars aren't going anywhere. Get yourself rigid, but don't pull until I tell you to pull.
And then just blast, like the biggest deadlift of your life.
First priority once I've entered this initial HQ position, and again invariably he's been holding that heel here, is continue that circular or lateral motion until I can pin this. There.
The safest way possible, so we dig the elbow into this position here and come through to there.
Try and keep those arms straight, so rather than it turning into a press.
Yeah, no, straight.
All core lifting out.
Gradually over time, I want you to get gradually higher. So if we're starting off low, getting higher, higher, and the idea being that we're staying on that ground for under that 250 milliseconds. Obviously, we're not going to be able to measure it.